Day 369 with no Danny uploads. My family has run out of milk. I think I may have to take matters into my own hands. I just ripped it, didn't I?
I decided I want to make a level editor mod for the free demo of KARLSON. Now to make a level editor, we need to have access to the objects so we can make it so you can place them in the level. I've modded games before that are made in Game Maker, and the software that lets you do that gives you access to all the objects, so I'm sure the Unity equivalent will be pretty similar. Turns out it only gives you access to the code, not the objects.
But what's this? There's a program that helps me convert Unity games into Unity projects? Oh, this is perfect! Let me just put this in here and
So, it's really glitchy. But a day of fixing errors and dying inside later, we now have it working. Now all that's left to do is make the editor. And you may be thinking I'm going to be doing something similar to Mario Maker, but Mario Maker is 2D, and KARLSON is not 2D, so I'll have to make a 3D level editor, which shouldn't be that hard, because I'm sure there's a lot of documentation about how to do that.
What the frick? That's a 2D tutorial. That's also a 2D tutorial. Is there not a single 3D? Oh my god!
So the plan is to make an editor with a similar interface to Unity or Blender, where you can use tools to place, rotate, and scale objects. But to do this, I will need to do some math with quaternion. And I'm still in Algebra 1, so I have no idea what the frick a quaternion is. Actually, I don't know what any of this is. Like, what is this? Rigid body? More like... Now I've got the basic editor working. You can place objects, rotate objects, and scale objects, but I still need to be able to save and load and play the levels. And that's probably going to be the hardest challenge yet. Okay, so I kid you not, the saving and loading system worked almost perfectly first try. I'm pretty sure that's rarer than a Boltzmann's brain forming, which is like when a single brain spontaneously forms in a void. The KARLSON demo is nothing like the later versions of KARLSON that are shown in Danny's devlogs, so it's time to add a few custom features to replicate that version. Originally, I was going to add a text-to-speech trigger, and when you walked into it, it would play a little text-to-speech voice line.
Hey KARLSON, you wanna hear a joke? Yo mama's so fat because she drank orange juice.
But then I remembered the Muck and Crab game server titles and thought better of it. So now we've got a basic level editor working, but you know, if I release it now, nobody will care because there's no way to share and play other people's levels. So it's time we implement online level sharing. But there's just one problem. To make a server for players' computers to connect to, you need to know how to make a Linux server. And I'm too stupid to learn Linux. So I reached out to my friend and I was like, hey, and I'm sure it won't take them very long. I mean, they said they have a lot of schoolwork, but how bad could it be? Okay, so apparently they had a lot of in real life stuff to do. And the project is pretty much on hold until they can get that done. You know, we've come pretty far on this project. It would kind of suck if, oh, I don't know, my computer just died.
So I just woke up and my computer is, no longer with us. So when I turn it on, it just takes me to a automatic repair screen, and it didn't make any backups of the KARLSON editor.
Luckily, I managed to open File Explorer on my dead computer and transfer the files for the KARLSON project over to an SD card. So now I just have to wait for my new laptop to get here. Well, it's here. My friend still hasn't finished the online level sharing, so yeah. And there's rumors going around that Danny's going to upload in February, and it is currently January 20th. In other words, once my friend finishes the Linux server, we'll have to be very speedy to implement it into the game. And I swear to God, are they ghosting me right now? Okay, so I decided I'm just gonna use mod.io instead, which is like a level sharing server service. Okay, so I got almost done with mod.io setup, but whenever I try to do the email authentication, mod.io just decides to not work anymore. I researched for like hours, I couldn't find anything. We're just gonna contact support real quick. Hey, I'm having some trouble getting my mod.io login system to work for my Unity game. To which they replied, hey, blah blah blah, James Mack. And then I gave them all the info they asked for. Hi, blah blah blah, Manny Johnson. Hi, Manny. Where's James? What did you do to him? Also, here's the request it sent. Hi, Danny King. Hi, Danny. First of all, yes, that was it. Second of all, where did you put James? You have 48 hours. Thanks for your help. So we're just gonna make a quick level real quick. And then we can click upload and we'll enter the title. Upload. I should be able to go back to the menu and go to get online levels. See, here we go. Test upload for video. So I tried asking my imaginary friends to play test, but they didn't really play test that much. They did other things, so there wasn't much testing for this game, so there will probably be a lot of bugs. But the download link is in the description. I am very glad that I finally finished this. Link below, yay. Day 378 of No Danny uploads. I feel my KARLSON Level Editor has brought back a part of me that was lost. I think there is hope. Hey, if you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you. And you know, if you liked and subscribed, the YouTube algorithm would recommend my videos to more people, which would mean the world to me. And who knows, if the mod somehow gets noticed, I might make a follow-up video like Danny did with Crown Game. Speaking of which, some people are concerned that Danny's going to sue me for decompiling this game and making a mod out of it. But let's be real, it's not going to be a problem, because no one's going to download a stupid level editor mod anyways.